Hi everyone, this is Jelaila Starr and welcome to my weekly messages. Today I conclude my series on Starseeds, walk-ins, and Lightworkers, and in particular their missions and mission training. Today we're going to be talking about probably one of my favorite parts of the mission is pre-launch. This is the period where it's right before you launch the mission and right after you complete the majority of your training for the mission. When you move into pre-launch, you'll move into a period of quiet, and this is preceded by the intense activity of advanced training. All of a sudden, here you are, you've adjusted your career to align with your mission, however that's supposed to look. You've learned the skills that you're going to need for the first set of assignments, as well as the overall mission. You've cleared a lot of emotional issues that enable you to not only fulfill the mission in general, but to also work on the first assignments. And you are in a period where you're completing the details that you need to complete for any product or materials that you need to use for your mission. For example, you're probably finishing up a book, or you're fine-tuning a healing modality. Whatever it is, or compiling a CD of music, whatever it is, you're going to be completing those details during the pre-launch. Now, pre-launch also has, as I experienced it, two phases. The first phase is about 90 days, and it is a quiet time where you're doing this, but everything else is in a lull. And this gives you a time to nurture yourself after the intensity of training and kind of prepare yourself for the activity of launch. This, for me, it was a time to go in and reflect. It was a time to get massages, take care of my body, deal with my family, spend more time with my daughter. And I'm telling you this because I didn't handle it as well as I wish I had. Because had I taken my guide's advice, instead of chomping at the bit going, why isn't anything happening? I'm ready to start this mission. I would have really enjoyed those days a lot more. Because when you go into part 2 of pre-launch, that's when everything starts to happen, and it is like a rocket taking off. You are in a whirlwind of activity where all of a sudden, all the people, the money, the opportunities, everything you need to get ready for your mission come together. During that period, and that's your guide's job, during that period, all the people showed up to launch my mission. The people who would be part of my team were assembled. They were assembled through something I was doing once a month. It was a monthly channeling. The people who would be funding my mission, editing the book, publishing the book, providing a new newsletter, an 8,000 person mailing list to send the newsletter out to and sell the book, as well as opportunities for speaking at conferences, all came to me during pre-launch. And by the time I went into I finished part 2 of pre-launch, which was, pre-launch lasted from August 1st of 1996 to December 31st of 1996. During the last, November and December, when I went into phase 2, where all the activity began, in 60 days, I had 5 team members, I had funding, I'd put together a beautiful training center and had it professionally decorated and set up. I put together all the back-end accounting to handle orders. I even got a website, my initial website put up. I didn't do all this, my team did all this together. And by the 1st of January 1997, I had a book published, and I was ready to go on my first assignment, and even the people and the opportunities and what I needed for that first assignment showed up during that time. So it just was all happening at once, and my biggest challenge was, okay, what the hell's happening? My life is changing so much, and it was just trying to keep my feet on the ground while I'm going through all this, and because the change is dramatic and it's sudden and it's swift. So, but it's exciting too. I mean, it's just amazing. So that's pre-launch. And once you get out of pre-launch, you are ready to go. You got everything ready and you're off and running. So that concludes my series, and I hope that this will help you, at least give you some kind of a roadmap. Even if your mission looks a little bit different, there are things that we'll share in common, because this is the way missions work for Starseeds and walk-ins. If you find this to be helpful, then I guess my mission, my assignment here with this series is successfully completed. So take care, have a great Christmas, and I will talk to you next week. And by the way, I'm going to be moving my mailing list to Aweber around the beginning of the year, so you'll be receiving an email from me asking you to confirm that you want to continue the weekly messages with me. And I hope you do, because we're going to have an amazing ride in 2010, and I'll keep you up to date and help you get through it. All right, take care. Bye-bye.